Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amelia if you are new, and today I'm going to be going through my everyday makeup look. So I'm going to be chatting through the products that I use, how I do this look, and if you want to see, then please keep watching because I'm about to start. First, I'm going to start by prepping my skin with the Summer Fridays Jet Lag Mask. I find that normally my skin is prepped pretty well with just my essence, serum, and moisturizer, but since I got the Jet Lag Mask, I can't stop using it. It's filled with ceramides and antioxidants. It's super hydrating, and I find that it just gives my foundation this really nice base to grip onto, so it just glides on really nicely. So for my foundation, I use the Clinique Even Better Glow. This one here in the shade Honey Wheat. And I just go in and I'll use my fingers to kind of work it in. And so I've put on too much because I can't see what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna spread it out as much as I can and then use my beauty blender to blot off the rest because like I've just put way too much on. Oh my God, this is insane. God, this is disgusting. Okay, so now that that's blended in, oh my God, disgusting. I'm gonna take my concealer. So I use the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade Sand. And I love this because it's really hydrating. It has a really nice glowy finish to it and it's not too thick. I sometimes interchange it with the Tarte Shape Tape, but when I use this, I only do like a tiny little blob and then I'll just blend the crap out of it. It's getting into winter now. It's literally the first day of winter, so I will probably just use this through the entire season. So I just take a little bit and then pop. So then now I'm going to do my contour. So I pop a tiny little bit just there, and that's what I mean, like, and then I'll do more on my forehead. And then I'll go in with a Sephora angled blush brush, it's called. I've had this for so many years. I've had it since 2010. And then I'm gonna go in with bronzer to set it. So the bronzer that I use is Hoola in the original shade. And I just swirl it in, tap off the excess, and then okay, so that's done. Now I'm going to contour my nose, and I don't contour with the what's it called, with Benefits Hoola. I actually use an eyeshadow from a MAC palette that I have, and it's one of the only reasons why I use this palette. So it's called Amber x9, and this is it here. You can see how used up it is, and this is the shade that I use. And the reason that I use this over the Hoola bronzer is because this one has a little bit more of a cooler tone to Hoola. It has no bronzing effect at all. It's completely matte and it just suits my complexion better as a contour. So I use this brush from MAC. This is the 227 short. And this is also the only brush that I use for contouring my nose. I've tried other brushes, but this one has just been the best for me. So then I take this brush, and this is a Sephora brush again, and I just blend out the contour. And then sometimes if I feel like I've blended the dark out too much along here, then I'll take my sponge and I'll just go in and tap it on the sides. Because if your contour line goes too far out, you actually end up making your nose look wider rather than skinnier. So I just take a little bit of it and then I'll press it on top there, and that just kind of softens that contour. Okay, so then I take a Stila brush and I'll swirl it into the palette, and I will take this shade here and this shade and I will pop it into this part of my nose, and then I take the gold and I pop that on the end. Then now I'm going to do my blush, and this blush is, it's like a peachy matte shade. So for my eyes, I don't use a primer. I just go straight in with the eyeshadow. So I'm using the Semi Sweet x9 palette from MAC. So I'm gonna go in with the 2 nude shades and use that all over the lid just to soak up any oils so that my colors that I put on after don't look patchy. Okay, and then normally I use the mustardy shade in the palette, but it's completely run out. So I actually switched and I use a MAC eyeshadow single called Uninterrupted, and you can see that I've hit pan on that one as well. It's just a fade. Sweep that through the crease.
For my look, it's just about adding a little bit of definition.
So I brush my brows up and then I just start drawing it in. I start at the bottom of the brow and then I just flick the product through. Okay, got my eyebrows on. So then now I'm going to just deepen up the eyeshadow a little bit, and I'm going to use the medium brown in this palette. And then I take a slightly skinnier blending brush. This is a double-ended Stila brush that again I have had for a million years, back from when I used to work at Mecca. And then I take my other brush and then just blend it. There's not a lot of precision when it comes to my eyeshadows. I just want to make my eyes bigger. And I've been doing variations of this same look over the years. Like, my day-to-day makeup look doesn't actually change. The only major change that's happened is that I don't do a winged eye anymore. I used to wear liquid liner religiously, like even to the beach. I couldn't not wear it because it was the only thing that I felt like made my eyes look bigger. And then now that I use eyelash extensions, I like don't wear eyeliner. So that's probably like one of the best things about having eyelash extensions, is that I feel like I don't need eyeliner. And then I go on with the Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Light, and I use that just to soak up any like oiliness, because I want my skin to obviously stay extremely dewy, but I don't like that oil slick just next to my nose. And then I'll take a little bit, got some redness there. Okay, so my face will get little patches of redness from time to time. Like if, you know, like dust lands on my face, then my face will become red. So I always just have to kind of keep an eye out for that, and I'll just pop some concealer on that area just to camouflage the redness. And it is really annoying because it means that I have to keep putting on, like I end up putting on more makeup, which I don't want to do. But if it gets rid of that little bit of irritation, kind of, then it's okay. So then I take the powder and then I actually just go in here. And then that helps it to blend in with my neck. So to finish off my eyes, I then go in with a eyeliner in dark brown and a mascara. So my eyeliner is a ridiculously old one from NARS called Mambo. So I take a little bit and I literally just put it on my bottom lash line. Okay, and then I go in with mascara, and the one that I've been using is from MAC, and it is the Upward Lash. And this is great because it doesn't smudge and it has a tiny brush. Okay, and then for my lips, I've been using the Fresh Sugar Honey Lip Treatment. I'm obsessed. This is my favorite. Just completely neutral. It is a little bit lighter than my lips, but I feel like because my eyes are so much darker, I don't want my lips to be too dark. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so then I forgot my highlighter. I kind of alternate, so sometimes I'll use the eyeshadows that I used on my nose, like those ones, or I'll use a cream or balm, and I really love the Mecca Illuminating Balm. I've had this one again for many years, and it's just done me so well. Like, you can see that I just don't really change too much when it comes to the products that I use. If I love something, then I will just continue to use it. My skin has a lot of natural highlight from the moisturizers, like the skincare that I use underneath. So thankfully I have a lot of like sheen on my skin already, so I don't really need to put a lot of highlighter on. It's just kind of to lift a little bit. And that's it for the makeup look. So here is the final look. This is my everyday makeup look with glossy skin, a full natural brow, and a soft smoky eye. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what products you would use to create this look, if you would change anything, or what you do for an everyday makeup look. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.